Hi everyone, before we actually start, I want to wish you all a wonderful bank holiday weekend to everyone here in the UK, and if you're watching outside the UK, well guess what? Just have a wonderful weekend. Where are we today? We've come to North East Lincolnshire, we've come to Grimsby, bit of a trek, bit of a drive. Why have we come all the way here? For one special reason. We're going to a fish and chip shop. It's behind me, Mathews Chippy. It's got to be the cheapest. It's not got to be, it is the cheapest. The cheapest fish and chip shop in the whole of the UK. Fish and chips here, not £10, not £5, £3. The owner here, Mr. Mathews, he smokes his own haddock, so that keeps the costs down, and also he doesn't buy from a second-hand party, so he gets the fish direct so he can make it cheaper. And do you know what? He's made it that cheap, he doesn't make any profit, he's made it that cheap for the community. For the community, so it's a non-profit organisation, so I think that's incredible. Hats off to Mr. Mathews. So, as always, let's give it a go. No cards, great stuff. £3, how can it be £3? I just ordered, just waiting for it to be cooked. I was kind of like, can't be £3, but it is. Fish and chips with peas, £3. Do you know what else I've got? I've got myself a large sausage, £1.30. I've got a spam fritter as well, £1. Onion rings, £1. And curry sauce, 80p. Madness, madness. I mean, do you know what I'm saying? I had fish and chips in Harrods and what have you, just for the bread with £6. This lot's going to come to just over £6. Absolute madness. I'm going to go back in, make sure I get lashings of salt and vinegar on the chips, and I'm honestly, I'm standing here, I'm almost on the floor. Unbelievable value. Let's see the quality though. Oh, okay. I've got all the goods. You're never going to believe what I've got in here and how much it costs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find somewhere. I'm going to find somewhere with a bit of water and a bit of scenery, just to have a quick munch on them. 2 minutes drive, so yeah, let's crack on. My geographical skills aren't very good, and yeah, so I've just ended up in somewhere completely different. Didn't want to drive around for too long. So hang on, before I take a look at this, lovely people in there. Service absolutely amazing, and I do mean fantastic, so well done to them. Now, £3. I'm going to come to the rest of the stuff in a second. This, £3. So ready, steady, go. Cooked to order. That's the thing that got me. It was actually cooked to order. So we've got loads of chips. Then you've got the haddock underneath. And the mushy peas. Now, I want to make this clear to you. £3. £3. I'm sitting here. I got a portion of chips the other day, small portion of chips, near London, £3.80 for a small portion of chips. So let's dive in. Let's try the chips. Now they've been sitting in the box a little bit, so they've got a tiny bit soft, but what I like is the flavour. What I don't like is, yet again, I forgot to bring my cutlery with me. So please, no comments, you've got to get cutlery. I just forgot it. I just genuinely forgot it. So please, no, no, no. But chips are tasty. Are they the best? No. Would I eat them and be happy? I'd eat them. I'm going to eat them. And I am going to be happy. Definitely. I'm going to dive in and let's take a look at these mushy peas. Now, you know me and my mushy peas. I'm always making criticisms, never happy, always moaning. By the way, I've got salt and vinegar on the fish and chips already, so. That's incredible. They're good mushy peas. No, no, no. They're very good mushy peas and they're very hot as well. Now take a look at this haddock. So it's smoked haddock, done by the owner. You hear the crispness of that batter. Come up here. Should I tell you something else as well? Would you like some scraps on there? I said, no, I think I've ordered enough food. She said, no, you can have them, they're free. I said, no, honestly, I don't want anything else. This is going to be enough. So look, I'm going to break that a little bit. Look at the haddock. Let's just dive in with the old fingers. It's skin on, but you can really taste the smokiness of that haddock. I'm sorry about this. Well, you're not escaping, no way. You see the way the flakes are just falling away here. The batter is so crispy. It's not done in beef dripping. I like it. But what I like is see the way the flakes there are just falling away from the skin. I don't mind skin. I actually really don't mind it. But again, take a look at this for a portion, because it was from there all the way to there with all them chips. And excellent mushy peas. Am I impressed? Is it the best fish and chips I've ever had? No. Is it the cheapest fish and chips I've ever had? Silly question, Gary. Definitely the cheapest. Is it value for money? Don't be silly, Gary. But I do have a very serious question here. And it is actually very serious. They've provided this for £3. So it comes with the mushy peas, the chips, smoked haddock. Why is all these other fish and chip shops so damn expensive? If they can do it for this, you need to tell me, why is it so expensive now? Fish and chips used to be a cheap meal to go out with, but it's not now. It is here. It is here definitely. Okay, what I'm going to do is stop munching them. You can see I'm enjoying it. I'm going to get the rest of the stuff and show you that. So just give me a couple of seconds. In fact, you're going to have to give me a couple of minutes because I actually want to dive in and have a bit more haddock. Take two, or round two. Definitely round two. I'm going to start onion rings. Onion ring. Onion ring. Onion ring. Onion ring. Onion ring, and the last one. I'm going to leave that here. Now that actually was surprising, because do you know how much that was? Oh, £1. £1. £1 of madness, that is. Again, take a close up here. You see the onion, and just simply done in batter. The onion is really sweet. Batter's crunchy. You're going to have to explain to me, how am I going to eat all of them? Portion-wise, that's madness. But the taste is so good. I really like the sweetness of that onion. But then you've got the curry sauce. So let's just mix it up a little bit. So you have the curry sauce. And that was a mind-blowing 80 pence. 80p. Yeah, it's nice curry sauce. Certainly not the best. A little bit of sweetness there. No kick to it though. No complaints. for that kind of money. Then I have the battered sausage. Now, a small sausage in there was £1, and this one was £1.20, or no, £1.40. It's going to be a catering sausage, obviously, and it's in batter. It is exactly what I said. It's a catering sausage, it's in batter, it's tasty, and it's cheap. I'll save you till last. I'm going to drop this in the end. Here's the fish cake. The fish cake was £1. I've found something to moan about. It's a tiny bit greasy. It's not got a huge amount of flavour to it. Would I pay £1 for that? No, of course I'll pay £1 for that. It's not the best, but it isn't bad. I keep going back to them chips. They're good chips. Now guys, this is undoubtedly memory time. When was the last time you had a spam fritter? I think I was about, I can't even remember. I'm going to say I was about 6 or 7. But again, yeah, about 30 years ago. Let's dive in and try it and try and remember what it tastes like. Do you know what? It's exactly as I remembered it. Spam, 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 spam. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Got to say, would I order that again? No, it's very, very greasy. And I'm not too sure I was mad about spam in the first place, but certainly brought back some memories. So here we go. I'm not going to let it go cold. You've got to wait until the end, and I'm going to tell you how much it cost me overall. It's almost embarrassing, to be honest. But I need some help. I've got to get the haddock back out again. I really like the flakes in that haddock and the smokiness as well. So yeah, I'll see you soon. I won't actually see you soon because it's going to take a bit of time to munch away, but yeah, see you shortly. Unbelievable value. Do you like them chips? All finished, all done. Do you know what? I travelled 5 hours to come up here. 5 hours. Was it worth it? You're telling me that was worth it. Madness. I thought the staff in there were so polite. They were so nice. And I'm sitting here. I keep saying sitting. I'm standing. Just blown away with the value. I am going to talk about that fish and chips. £3. Huge portion of haddock, nicely smoked, and you saw the flakes there of the haddock, nice crunch to the batter. Then you had the chips, and you had some excellent mushy peas. Was it the best fish and chips? No. Was it the best value? Easy. Easy, mad, mad, easy. National average price for fish and chips, £9. That's the national average here in the UK. £3. £3. Then you come to everything else, the sausage, £1.40. Wasn't the greatest sausage, but come on, it's £1.40. Onion rings, madness, 5 of them, 6 of them, £1. Oh yes. Then you come to the spam, £1. Wasn't the greatest, a little bit greasy, but hey, it is what it is. The fish cake, £1. It is what it is. Curry sauce, yes, that tasted okay. No issues there, but this is what's going to blow you completely away. How much was it? How much did all that food cost? Was there enough there for me and the cameraman? Loads. Was that enough there for a family? Chuck another portion of chips on there, £1. Okay, that's a nice meal without a shadow of a doubt. Total price, £8 for all that food. £8. Wasn't the greatest quality, it was the greatest value. I come back to what I said earlier on. How are they able to do it? Why is it so expensive in these fish and chip shops? Mad. But in fairness to Mr. Mathews and Mrs. Mathews there, they are trying to do something for the community, and that gets a big thumbs up from me. You know, they're in there, they're looking after their local community. And do you know what? It's people like that who should be getting awards. They should be recognised by local councils, by local government, and by the government. You need to actually look after these people because they are looking after that whole community. I'm sorry to have a little bit of a rant and going on, but that is the kind of people we need to be looking after in this country because they are looking after us. Take my hat off to both of you. Really well done. And I mean, congratulations and thank you very much for everything you're doing. Okay, so what marks am I going to give it? Forget the rest of the food, okay, because I ordered that all separate and what have you. I still think the onion rings madness, like, but for £1. Forget that, that's great value. This is all about the £3 haddock chips, mushy peas. I like the mushy peas, I like the chips, I like the haddock. Was it the best? No. I'm going to give that a 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. What am I going to give the value of the place? I'm going to give the value 10 star. 10 star, 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 star. What am I going to give the owners of it? I'm going to give them 10 star, star, star because they're doing brilliant for the community. I'd love to hear what you actually think. What score would you give it? I'm not going to break it down more than that. That's the scores I'm going to give. What scores are you going to give it? I'd be really interested to know. If you like and subscribe to the channel, you know I always appreciate that. Now, a bit of a trek back, and do you know what? I don't mind. I genuinely don't mind. I'm actually looking forward to the drive back because I've just met people who are doing something fantastic for the community. Until next time, have a wonderful bank holiday weekend or a great weekend. Bye-bye.